sharing why we're frustrated, sharing why we're sad, sharing that our feelings are hurt, sharing that we're unsure, sharing that we are anxious. Hello and welcome back to Aqua World, where we are here, we are present, and we are doing better than yesterday. I am Cam, or Camra, if this is your first time here. I'm so happy that you're here. I am on my break at work, and I just wanted to talk a little bit to you about how the enemy is always trying to distract you. The enemy, I came in hot, huh? Yeah. The enemy is always trying to get you to not do what the Lord wants you to do what God has put you here to do. Let me give you an example, okay? Like, for instance, with my YouTube channel, right? I have been in a space to where I have not been feeling motivated to make videos. I have been in a space to where it's just like, oh, I don't feel like editing. Editing is this, and I'm going to have to do all these edits, blah, blah, blah. When I do get in front of my computer to edit, all of a sudden I'm tired. Oh, I'm tired. I just want to lay down, right? And so, which has been keeping me from being productive, from outputting content, right? So, what did I do? Literally last night, before I went to bed, praying to the Lord, and I said, Lord, you know what? I need you to put that fire back in me, Lord. Okay, put that dog back in me. I'm just playing. Put that fire back in me, Lord. I need that fire. I need that motivation to want to get up and edit these videos. Help me to where when I'm in front of my computer that I'm not feeling tired. I'm not feeling unmotivated. I am in the moment and I'm ready to edit. Also, another thing that has been in my way with editing is like feeling like I need to incorporate all the things and all the edits and all the stuff and the words and the sounds. And honestly, does that really matter? Is that really important? It's cool. It's fun. It adds another, layer, a dynamic element to your video. Yes. However, what is important is the content. What are you talking about? That's the real value. What you're talking about is the real true value. So I had to get all that other stuff out of my head of just like, okay, let me not focus on that. Focus on what I'm talking about. Bringing value to my viewers, to you guys, my friends. So for you, a question for you. Where in your life do you feel that the enemy could be keeping you from being productive? The enemy could be keeping you from even communicating, being open and vulnerable. I was talking to my brother the other day, and I was telling him how, it's pride. Pride is in your way. You need to get rid of that pride. Pride is keeping you from what the Lord really wants from you. Okay, so is it pride? Is it envy? Is it, like I said, just you not being able to really communicate, speak up how you feel? Is it people pleasing? Something that I'm always asking the Lord is, Lord, help me to be a more vulnerable and truthful person with people. There's another thing. I learned that I was an ancient, not ancient child, anxious attachment. Like that was my attachment style. Anxious avoidant is what it was. But you know what I said? I said, you know what, Lord, I don't resonate with that. And I'm not going to claim that title on myself. I'm not. So Lord, help me to not be those things. Help me to not be this anxious person. This anxious avoidant. Help me, Lord. Deliver me from that. because that's not who I am. And I'm not going to go around and saying, oh yeah, this is my, no, because I'm not. So whatever it is, I swear, the Lord will heal you. The Lord has healed me. The Lord has healed me. The Lord is healing me right now. And I just feel so grateful, so thankful. Every day I'm just waking up in glee and just like, thank you, Lord. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the enemy is always going to try to bring about a distraction. Is always going to try to take you off track, knock you off your square. Okay? That's what he wants. But you got to outsmart the devil. You got to outsmart the enemy and say, no, we ain't going for that. That's why it's so important to pray, to pray, to pray. To pray. Pray about anything. Pray about whatever it is. I was watching something the other day with Pastor Philip Anthony Mitchell at 2819 Church, and he was talking about like the Lord already knows our heart. The Lord already knows how we're feeling. Speak it out to him. Even if you're angry at him, say, God, I'm angry at you. I feel like you're not listening to me. Like, I feel like the Lord loves when we are surrendering to him and telling him what it really is. Being intimate and really telling him what it is. Sharing our emotions with him. Sharing why we're frustrated. Sharing why we're sad. Sharing that our feelings are hurt. Sharing that we're unsure. Sharing that we are anxious. Just praying about everything. That's what I do now. I pray about everything. If a thought comes into my head, oh Lord, I don't like that thought. Take that thought out of my head. Oh, I don't like these lustful thoughts, Lord. Take these out of my head. Help me with this. Immediately. Okay? So, pray. Today is, what's today? February the 12th, 2025. I am reading Matthew. The book of Matthew is 28 chapters. February has 28 days, so I'm reading a chapter a day in Matthew. So I read Matthew 12 today. Unfortunately, I don't have my Bible right now. But I didn't take notes. I wasn't able to take notes yet today. I didn't have time. But I can give you some notes from the previous day. The 11th, what I wrote on the 11th. Would you like to hear that? Okay. Actually, I didn't take notes. I didn't take notes from the 11th, but from Matthew 11. But I did write something on the 11th from a devotional. Yeah, let me just read that to you, okay? Choosing his priorities. The Lord wants us to have good relationships with others, but he created us to be in fellowship with him first and foremost. When we try to get our needs met apart from him, our efforts lead only to disappointment, discouragement, disillusionment, and despair. So when we're trying to get our needs met from someone other than the Lord, people, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your children, whoever, trying to get your needs met from them, oftentimes these efforts can lead to disappointment, discouragement, disillusionment, and despair. So it says, friend, only God can fill the emptiness in your heart. And I truly believe that. I truly believe that only God can really feel the void that is within us. Yes, other people in our relation, that we may be in relationship with, like I said, a husband, a wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a friend, your mother, your father. I just feel like these people can only do so much. Yes, they can do a lot. Absolutely. But I feel like at the end of the day, they can only do so much. God is the one who can really feel everything and really just bring you joy, bring you comfort, bring you peace and grace and love and faithfulness and kindness. Come on, fruits of the Spirit. And self-control. Okay, come on, fruits of the Spirit. So, I put, someone asked me yesterday while we were about to leave the gym, where were you mentally a year ago? And I replied, I said, anxious, worried, overthinking, had God, but didn't really have God. And what I meant by that is God was not a priority in my life. Not like how he is now. I did not go to him with my issues, disappointments, worries, overthinking, and anxious thoughts. I went to the internet or to other people. And I just thank the good Lord that I now am going to him for everything. Praying to him about everything. I feel 100% better now than a year ago. Also, how you gonna win when you ain't right within? It's so very true. I really wrote that. How you gonna win when you ain't right within? Word to Lauryn Hill. It's so very true. Without God, you can't and will not win or be free. Without God, you will not win. Without God, you will not win. Without God, you will not be free. Okay? So, that's what I have for you today. All right, I got to get back into work. Let me eat the rest of my little sandwich. Okay? And, yeah, God bless you. Okay? God bless you. Stay prayed up. Pray about everything. Anything. And it doesn't need to be a thou, oh, thou, I come to you and the holiest of thous. No, just talk to God regular. Talk to God when you're driving. Just talk to God, whatever it is. Talk to the Lord. He hears you. And he loves when you talk to him. All right? All right. Bye.